this is Cuberized, and welcome to my Craftoria Let's Play. Last episode, we went and did some Rs. Between episodes, I made some more source jars, and they have been filling up. And I just, the tables that were back here, I moved back over here and got rid of the hanging light source. And I've been putting a lot of the berries up here. This is the white lines, if you can see them. That is string to prevent the vines from going past that point. And so if you're kind of looking up at it and the vines are fully grown, you may or may not see the string. But with this lily pad of fertility here, these were going nuts. They were just going crazy. They would be down to the ground, and I would, break the vines, and they'd be back again. So, yeah. So I'm using the string to see how that works. I've also got some different heights over here to see if I like it or not, and we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with that. It might just be too much going on. But because I pulled out a lot of the lighting sources that look like these and the ones that look like those, I'm not really fond of the torches, so I'm looking for a different way to light things up. In fact, I've got enough berries in here providing light. I probably don't need these anymore. Yeah, that looks good. Because I just torches are handy, but not for decoration. It's nice to be able to put something else down. So I did craft up a few extra pedestals that I'm going to put down, and I'm just trying to. Anytime I get close to the farmland, it goes crazy. So, reminder: this is the way to craft. You need these source stones, some gold nuggets, and a source gem. And I've already crafted up 8. When I crafted up my first 8, I split 4 here and 4 there. So I'm actually going to put more down. And I think I'm going to have to move those source jars. Yeah, I think I want to move them. So let's put it here, and here, and then, yes, I think, yeah, this still has source in it. And this is the one that kind of gets up and spins and does something creative. I don't think this does anything terribly different. Because if I put in, say, the animation, I mean, it doesn't do anything. Let's put in, just to see what the animation looks like, if this raises up at all and looks funny. And yeah, I don't see that it does, and I've got my source gem. And because I have source right here, yeah, and the reason I'm getting all the bubble effects is the source is coming from over there. And yeah, it's just, let me make sure that these are set correctly now that I've moved things. I did put the other taking from. Okay, so these are still taking from. So all I need to do is do this, oops, and that, and then this, and that. And they will now be filling up with source from the wall of source. So yeah, that's there. So this is the imbuement chamber and its pedestals, and this is the enchanting apparatus, and with the arcane core below it. So what I want to do today is now with I have more source jars around. Um, yeah, I think source is close enough to this already in case I need it. So I'm not that concerned about it at the moment. Let me go tuck this stuff away. This, and this. And again, we did, I think I called it domination in the last episode. It's dominion. So if I said domination and anyone was confused, it was me not reading it correctly. It is dominion. Although I like the idea of a domination wand, but that's something else entirely. All right. So with that, one of the things we want to do is to see if we can make here. Well, one of the things I want to make is what I need for occultism, and that is called, it is this block here, Sacrificial Altar. It's from a add-on to Ars called Ars Occultus. Ars Nouveau, Occultism, Ars Occultus. There we go. And this is used underneath one of these sacrificial bowls, the gold one, or whichever one you're using, the ritual bowl, to be able to successfully sacrifice something. To make this, we need silver, which I should have. We need source stone, which I know I have. We need a containment jar, which I picked up when I found the secret room at the tower. And I devoted a whole episode, I think, to finding that. And then the, we need a golden ritual bowl. So let's see how much of this stuff I actually have. Oh, I moved all of my chests because they were hanging out here in the middle, all over to here. And this is all Ars, so I have 6 chests for Ars. The containment jar I do have. Silver I will get here. I think it was 4 pieces of silver? Yes. Oh, and a Drigme token I have over here as well, I think. Somewhere. Whichever container it's in. Yes, I have many Drigme tokens. You can find Drigme tokens, which is nice. So again, go loot stuff, find things. It's definitely a thing to do, especially early on, is pick up everything because you never know when you're going to need it. And then you can just dump it all in a chest. So we've got the, so we've got that. I need 4 pieces and 2 pieces. I don't know if I put the source in here or if I left it over there. The source stones. And I'm doing it again outside of this. I need to do this. So I have source stones in here, so I need 2 of those, and I need 4 silver. And I actually don't have that much smelted into ingots, so glad it's only 4. This, and the golden, this thing. And I should have an extra one of these, so let me check actually over here. That's the regular ones. There it is, a golden ritual bowl. Now I have extras of this stuff because I pulled up my... It was the last episode or the episode before. I actually removed all of my candles and everything from the occultism I did and then overlaid the occultism in an area I set up. So yes, I think this is everything. 2, 4, 6, 8, and the bowl. Okay, so if we go back to this. So this is going to take 5,000 source. 5,000 source. lots of source, and we put this in the enchanting apparatus. So I don't know how well this is going to do and what it's going to do to these. So we'll see, because it's going to want to suck source, and hopefully these are close enough. I do not know if it matters that these are in the right positions or not, but we'll see here. And by that I mean just if it matters which pedestals they go on. This and this. And then in the middle we do this. There we go. Clicking on the wrong thing. There. Now we get the animation where it stands up and spins. It's very exciting. And hopefully, so the animation ran and it used source, and my source is generating so fast that we're good, and I have the block. So I'm going to go over to my occultism. Yeah, it's a guy hanging out over here. He's just hiding back here. Go to my occultism home, which is now outside, and I should be able to put this lovely weather we're having. I'm going to remove this and remove that and put this down, and then put this back on top. So you will have one of these bowls consumed. And now I should be able to... okay, that crystal is there. Just want to make sure. Let me put this stuff away. Okay. And then, yes, let me deal with you away from my lovely area. Okay. So, what I needed to do with this is... I needed to sacrifice a... Hello. Yes. I have an effect on me that if somebody attacks me, they could, or I attack them, they could be technically can be teleported away a few blocks, which is kind of nice. We're doing crowd control to get things to go away. Yes, in here I have all of my occultism stuff, and at least I hope I have all my occultism stuff. Yes, we needed a chicken, and I will take that, and I may need some wheat seeds, so let's get that, just in case the chicken decides it wants to wander away. Got that to entice the chicken, and then I think I need to look at the book just to confirm what I need to do here. I think this is yeah, trying to find the right thing. Oh, just as I take my sword out of my hotbar. Okay, really? We done? Oh, no, of course not. I heard the twang of your bow. Alright, let me sleep through this really quickly so that I can, not have to deal with any of this. And hopefully the rain will also go away. There we go. Okay. Rain is going away. And somebody still wants to come and play. Alright. Now, everybody stay where they are. Sun is up. Okay. So back to this. took some of my... Oh, something must have triggered here because I have stuff... No, it's back on. Okay. Alright. Weird. So what I was trying to do was for this one right here, I was trying to make the orange chalk. The orange chalk needs cursed honey. Come back here. So cursed honey is this stuff, and it is, so I need the 4 honey products, which is a block, a honeycomb, a bottle of honey, and a honeycomb block. Then I need to, the end goal of this is I'm going to get a possessed bee and, yeah, this honey. So I need to do this, and I need to sacrifice a chicken, which is the whole sacrifice chicken, and use one of these books to summon a genie. I have the book to summon a genie, which is this one, and I don't need that. I need this, and I shouldn't need that at the moment. Let me get this out of the way. So I've got the chicken, the knife, and this, and let me get the seeds. Okay, so if this works, I will be pleasantly surprised that I'm that organized to get it all to work. Cautiously optimistic. Okay, so I'm going to release the chicken. Now I need to get the chicken over here. Come here, chicken. Come here, chicken. Chicken, chicken. Here we go, chicken. I think the chicken has haste on it. Maybe not anymore. Okay. I cast haste on myself, and the chicken got haste. Right. Can you come into the bowl, little chicken? I hope that is close enough. No, no. No, no. Come back to the bowl. Come back over here. Come here. You want to come a little closer? There we go. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right. Good chicken. There you go. Now just stand still. Here, I'll even... I don't want to feed you because I don't want you to... Okay, I think... Did it work? No, it did not work. Okay, I have to maybe have the book in first and then sacrifice the chicken? Okay. Alright, here we go. Sacrifice chicken. Alright, you stand still. Yes. Okay, I'm going to try to do this with a sword. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay. So the good news is with that block, you don't need to use the knife. Yay. And I don't, yeah. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Okay. Very cool. Now, I think when I get this, this may be a very upset bee. So I'm going to try to capture the upset bee here. And I don't know if I have to kill the bee or if I just get the bee. I've never summoned this bee before, so this is going to be exciting. And there we go. It's a bee, and it's a named bee. Okay, so no honey. So I'm thinking that best drop cursed honey. It says drop. It doesn't say... Yeah, I don't know if I actually have to kill the... To me that says I have to kill it. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, and that's not him. I will watch it and for a second, and if it doesn't look like it's magically dropping them, okay, it dropped what I wanted, and now it's really upset at me. Because it, for some reason, and I don't know why this is my possessed bee. And this is my possessed bee. So, okay, I'm throwing things around. Stand still so I can get you. Okay. And I seem to be poisoned. So let me go find my containers. Okay, I think I got them. Alright, so the answer is yes, you have to kill it. I don't know if I killed it once or twice, but since I have 2 bees, I'm almost thinking it might have been more than once, but it happened really fast, so... Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention to how the bees work in terms of if they respawn every time you kill one, you get a new one. Or if you get extras. Okay, I have these things everywhere. Okay. So, but the good news is I have 2 here, and I can eat one of these. To show it does definitely do regeneration. Alright, I'm going to go home, and I'm just going to home it as opposed to using the portal. No, let me go use the portal. Well, what do I... Wait a minute. Do I have everything I need for this? Yeah, I can probably craft this right now, and I can use the fire. Orange. I'm doing it again. I need to be in this. So orange chalk. I don't have any of those? Really? And I know I have the... Oh, I probably have it in here. Here's the chalk. And the berries... well, oh, I probably planted them all. Okay. Let's go back down to the magic area. Yeah, they're everywhere. I will have no problem just snagging one here. There we go. And it went... No, it didn't go in there. It's right there. Okay. There. Now I have what I need. Now I have the Imperial Chalk, and all my occultism is no longer here. Yay. So let's go back to occultism. Alright. And I should be able to toss this in to get the orange, and then I should be able to finish this and that with the orange. And this is, I lost the book again, there it is. So this one I was trying to work on this, show the multi-block there, and the orange was all out here. Nope. There we go. I like haste. I kind of get annoyed when it interrupts me though. But I did set it up as a right click, so my fault. And yeah, it's helpful when I'm out and about just to be able to right click quickly. I don't think I'm going to change the keybind. Alright, so that's not complete yet. What am I missing? Am I missing? Is that? Yeah, that's a skull. And I'm not seeing them here. Did I probably put them away? I might as well take them all. So if you're not sure if something's here, and it's sometimes hard to tell, especially with the crystals, try to just run into it. And if you try to run into it and it's you're passing right through it, then it's not there. I think the candles are the exception to that rule. There we go. And plus, you can look up above and figure out how much you're missing. So the crystals here almost look very transparent, like they're almost not there, but if you try to run into them, you're stepping on top of them and step up. So that's how you can tell if you're having difficulties. And this one, now I'm going to come back and do this one and finish this one up, which is, and again, you just have to aim at the block below the ritual bowl. And I need 8, which is the missing orange here. Up, and there it goes again, and spider. So it is complete, and yeah, we've got that done. And oh, geez, you're gonna be fun. Alright, everybody gone? Arrows falling to the ground? Okay, good. So, and this guy may come get me over here in the gold armor, but I'm alright. So, we've finished this. There's one of those kobolds. Yeah, come here. You're fun. Thank you. So, I'm gonna just throw this stuff away. There's the bones. I guess I put that away. Yes. This is gonna stay with me. Oh, I found a quiver. How nice. I don't think I had. I think that's my first quiver. Yeah. And oops. I have a friend. Hello. Alright. So, with looking back at the book here, we finished these because we've gotten up to, this is the Afrit, I believe, level. Yes, we can summon an Afrit. So, yeah, I can do that, and I believe I can pick him up in a catcher and relocate him. So let's see if we can do that. Sorry, and I want that. All right, everybody, time out. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's actually, now that we can do Afrits, which is the third tier of summoning, one of the things we can do back here is at the first diagram, we can go here and we can conjure Afrit Essence. No, that's all we can do with this one. Oh, we gotta go up here. Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. What do I need for red chalk? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I have to summon and kill an unbound Afrit. Okay, let me explain to you what that means. So, uh, yeah. Let's actually take a look at from the red chalk here point of view. So, you need the regular impure white chalk, and then you need these three things. This, I don't know that I have, so this may slow us down immediately if I don't have a torch flower. You can sometimes find torch flowers in loot. You can definitely find it in the Bumble Zone, in the Hanging Gardens area. Yeah, torch. Let's do torch. Okay. I have 6. So I've got what it takes, kind of, to make this. The big thing is I need to summon the Afrit and kill it. So, that's how you get the Afrit essence. And it even says here, when you look at this, that that's what this is for, is to get the Afrit essence. If you look at this one, which is also an Afrit, it's not for the essence. So, first thing we need is an Afrit book. And, because we want to summon an Afrit. And that is where the book's at. It's here somewhere. I'll find it. Oh, come on. It's not that. Okay, that's... I may not have uncovered it yet. I think I demoed it when I talked about the setting these up by overlaying them. But I guess we can just do okay, here they are. So these are the basic ones that all these other ones are based off of. And with this, you get the unsummoned, summoned versions of this. So you want to just kind of look at the first one. So this is the low level tier 1 foliate. This is tier 2, that's the genie. This is the Afrit, or Afrit. So to make the yellow book, well, we want to do unbound. To make the unbound book, you have to circle yellow around one of these. And that's the easiest way to do it. And I should have some of those because I made a ton of those. Yeah, I have some. Oh no, I have a lot more. Okay, cool. And then we just need yellow dye, and we'll see if I have yellow. And if not, we'll make yellow. I have yellow. So we put this in here, we get one of these. It has not been bound, so what we want to do is we want to summon an unbound Afrit and kill it, which means it's going to be coming at me at a pretty high number of points. I know that the lowest level, the foliate has like 30 or 50, and I know that the high level, this what are they called, Merid, I believe is like 300. So this is one tier down from that. So he's not going to be. He's going to be pretty buff. So I need to be ready for it. Um, so yeah. So I need another rack, gunpowder, flint and steel, and Inesium from Occultism. Okay. And yeah, so let's get that. There it is. I need one of those. I need a flint and steel, which I keep finding, which is good. I can use it. And gunpowder. And there was something else. Oh, another rack. That's actually one I should have an abundance of. Where is my... Oh, there. The big number right there. Yeah, okay. Okay. So if I put these in the I don't have any offering bowls. Yes, they're in my here. So there. So I'm going to put them here. And I have enough. I'm going to put down 8. I only need to use 4, but I have 8 down, so that's in case I need them in the future. Alright, so one of them goes here, and it really doesn't matter where I put them as long as they're in bowls, and it doesn't even matter what order I put them in. And there. And I'm going to just double check. I don't think I need to book of the Afrit. Unbound. Yeah, this is the warning. Be careful, this is not it. Unbound. Okay, I think it's just this book. I don't... If I take this book and put it in here... I'm in the Afrit. It's bound. So I'm supposed to be unbound, so I'm thinking this is the book. Yes, I have to bind it to a spirit. Okay, it does have to be bound to a spirit. Alrighty. So this will be fun. This may take a moment. Oh, I have to sacrifice a cow. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't have a cow in here, but I know I have one back at the base. I think I stored... got it. Cow. And if I have to do this, I need that block. I need this block, which means I probably need to make one of these for each one of these designs. So let me do this. Let me have an open hand here. Let me take the book out. Okay, it really wants to do this. And I really want to do that. So there's my block. Okay, toss that away for just a second. There's that. Yeah, I didn't think about actually having multiple of these blocks. And then there. And then... no, 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 go back in there. Go back in there. Alright, it's started. I'm going to go ahead and pause, and when the Afrit comes here, it'll take a minute for all this stuff to go, but it has started. You can see the particles on the netherrack over there, the purple particles. So I'll be right back when this is done, hopefully before I die. Hold on. Okay, the Afrit's not here yet. I'm getting attacked by other things. Okay, but it's any moment now that book will go, and because all the items, I actually had to sleep because I was getting attacked by a bunch of things. And there's more. I'm worried about the Afrit, and it's also everybody else who's coming to attack me. Trying to keep one eye on the book and one eye on the bad guys. And there it is. So the answer is 100 hit points, which is not horrible, and it looks like it's fire-based, so my freeze spell is a good thing. And yeah, that I won't say it really loudly, but that wasn't that bad. Okay. And there it is. I don't think I was actually supposed to get this many. But I'll take it. And there it is. So to make... So we now have the component we need to make the red chalk. And the other thing is, I think I'm going to make 2 more of those. So I could put those under each one. So let's see here with the red chalk. Get the impure red chalk. This I should have. And I get impure red chalk. We take the impure red chalk. Come over here. Toss it in, and it will purify it. And there it is. And now I should be able to come back here. And let me throw this stuff. I got a bunch of fun items that happened. I will even put that in there. Don't need that anymore. Technically, I guess I can throw that in. All right, that's better. Little cleaner. A bit cleaner. All right, so the next thing we can do here is go back and do back at the pentacles. Now that we have the essence, we can do this, which will allow us to conjure an Afrit crusher. And we can actually generate our own thunderstorm. So if we needed to get a charged creeper, we could actually create our own thunderstorm and either use any method, either put a spawner, spawn some creepers, or have them captured, you know, in the creature catchers, and then release them into the thunderstorm, you know, pen them up first, and we can make our own charged creepers, which you need to make to get the Tome of Alchestry. So, but the crusher here, if we look at this, you'll get 4 dusts for anything you crush, which is a wonderful way to get a good crusher. The highest level does times 6 as opposed to times 4. So let's get this drawn, and let's go back here and look at, so now we have the red chalk. Now we can do this one, and this will center here, and then it's just a matter of putting the red chalk in, and we will need some more crystals. See, this is yeah, there weren't any crystals in this diagram, so this is something we need to add. So let's do the red chalk, and then let's do the crystals. And that should be, by the time I'm done with this, I should only need four things left. And yes, 4 things left. Those are the 4 crystals. I may or may not have them. I do. I do have them here. And there's the crystals. So let's summon the. Okay, so I need. We need to make another book. So that's going to be. Let's go into here. And did I put them away? No, they're right here. And then I need my yellow dye. Let's go here. We'll get this. And then we'll do this to get it bound. And I want that back. Give me that book back. It's not called a book. There it is. Dictionary of Spirits. Yeah, that's not going to be easy to find in my inventory if I can't remember the title. Alright, so I've got this, and to go ahead and do the ritual, what I need is... Okay, so here's what I need to do it. It's a fast crusher. I need lapis dust, amethyst dust, isnium dust, and emerald dust. Amethyst, lapis, and obsidian. Okay, so let's see if I have any of those. Obsidian dust I have. Lapis I do not. Since I do not have lapis, let me head back to the top. And let's crush. Yeah. Let's crush us a lapis and see if that gets us what we needed to get. Oh, and I made more sand. Yay. And then, isnium. I guess I can just look in here. I have 1 ingot. Do I have any dust at all? No, I have raw isnium. I can smelt it. Can I get any bonus out of it? I know crushing it'll get me. Okay, so if I... No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. I think I have to give it to a crusher to get it. Yeah. So, let's do this then. Let's, let's go summon a foliate. So with the foliate, I need, excuse me, the other book. I have one of these circular problems. I need to get crushed. I need to get this crushed, and to crush this, I need a crusher, which is what I'm trying to summon, which needs crushed isnium. So kind of circular, but I can do this very easily if I do it in here. And oh, I put the books back, didn't I? I should just put these in here. This guy, the foliate works. He's just slow. And slow does not even, oh, I have to put the stuff on the outside first. Yep, let me back to this. Summoning in a foliate crusher. So iron, silver, gold, and copper. Silver, gold, and copper. I can do that. That's easy. So if you're short on power, or if you have not progressed that far in mechanism or any other mod that will allow you to get extra ores, this is a way to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and sleep because things are starting to spawn and it's raining, and I don't like it when it rains. It's a thing. Well, I don't mind it raining, but not when I'm trying to record. All right, so here we go. Real quick. We have our ingots. And again, it doesn't matter the order. They just have to be there. And then we need the book, and this is for the low-level guy. I did not bind this yet. Now it is. There. And this is going to take a while, so I will be right back. Okay, he's been summoned, so I'm going to toss him one of these. And he's going to grind this into dust for me. And then I will see if there's anything else I need for the ritual to summon the other guy. So let's go check out the book again. And he will take a while. And it should go into my open inventory. Oh, you were faster than I thought. If he's hastened, because that's on me. I hastened myself, and he's in the owner. He was in the area, so he's here. I should be able to. And there's a way to do this with occultism, but I'm going to do this with just dire things, where I can pick him up. And there he is, just to keep him safe and secure. And then with the other guy, I need, in case I step away, I don't want anybody attacking him or messing with him. So the actual crusher, it's at this level. And this crusher, okay, so obsidian, Anesium, emerald, amethyst, and lapis. Emerald and amethyst. Emerald and amethyst. So I need an emerald crushed, and I will need an amethyst crushed. So I do need the foliate back. So I can put him there. Same name. I will toss him an emerald, and I will toss him the amethyst. I don't know if no, he can't even hold on to the amethyst until he's done with the emerald. In the interim, I'm going to put these in the bowls. Oh, and there I got it. And here is your, whoops, amethyst. You do that, and I will do this. And that I don't want to mess with. Okay, so I've got 4 set up. The amethyst is the last piece. This actually does require 5 bowls, so having 8 is helpful. Or you can always go borrow one from, if you had 4 here and 4 there, just go run over there and grab one. And thank you very much. I have the amethyst. And now we are going to do this. And again, this is going to happen again. You get the particles. I will pause, and when it's done, I will come back. Okay, he's here. And he looks exactly like the one I had to attack. So if I toss him this, he should give me back 4. No! No, 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 no. Give me that. Give me that back. Didn't even think about that, and now he has it. Oi! Let me see if I can... Can I right-click it away from you? Come on, open hand, right-click. No. Left-click. Okay. Okay, I killed him and I got it back. Didn't necessarily want to have to kill him, but let's... And he doesn't have that many hit points. So, let's try this again. So I'm going to give this to this guy. We're going to call him Thor for short. And I got back 4. I already had 1 from the previous guy. Because he gave me 2, this one gave me 4, so now I have a total. And I had to sacrifice 1. So, yeah, he gave me 4. So, if I go smelt this, I'll get 5. Now, the only way you can get... so he does 4. The next level up, which is highest level we can go, the guy will do 6. The only way you can get better than this outside of occultism, anything close to this outside of occultism, is if you... because the crusher... it depends on what crushing tier. So the lowest level gets you 2, the highest level gets you 6. If you try to get ingots here from ore, actually let me go back. Let me start again. I've gone down the rabbit hole. So with this, smelting it will just get you one of these, so you're not going to get anything better. The crushing again depends on which one. If you go up to here, no, that's not it. Okay, let me back up. So the only other thing you can do with this, because all this was just going to get you one, is if you use Theurgy. Theurgy, if you advance far enough in Theurgy, you can provide it with the Salamoniac and the raw ore and get 5 alchemical sulfurs. So if you want to go the Theurgy way, you can do that. If you want to go the Occultism way, you can do that, but you definitely don't want to take one of these things and smelt it and into an ingot unless you absolutely positively have to have that. And I did it for a couple of pieces just to get the to make the pickaxe, and you know, to be able to advance the quest line. But there, I actually have my crusher now, and I can throw him all kinds of ore to crush and all kinds of items to crush. I can even take him back to my base and let him free reign it here. I don't think he'll try to go back to I think he'll try to stay here near me. So if I have you know, something else I want to crush, say I want to crush obsidian, I can take a piece of obsidian and toss it to him, and he should come back relatively quickly because he's much faster than the folate. I love how he runs and catches it. Cool sword. And there it is, it's done. Ta-da. So that's how to get up to the next level. So we've made up to, let's look in the book here. So we have drawn everything up through here and here. We can do these now that we have the red chalk, which I probably will do next time or at a future episode, and then we'll get access to the black chalk and be able to finish this up. There's a blue chalk here, and that gets these highest tiers. So yeah, there's not necessarily these don't necessarily, there are gaps, you know, around, so just be aware of that. That's normal. And then we'll work on this bottom piece. So that's the plan for occultism. For Ars, in fact, let's see where we are with occultism here. Yeah, we've gotten up to here. So there's 2 pieces of chalk we don't have, which I mentioned, which is the blue and the black. There is a whole nother realm of chalks that are like cyan and magenta, and that's for the last overlay. And we haven't started that one yet, but it's there. That's at the quote-unquote stuff at the bottom for that. And I need to figure out what else we need to do here to advance. The dimensional mineshaft is awesome, and I'm so looking forward to getting into that. And all the other things that are here, and we're doing great. And oh, the other stone trader. Yes, we will have to do that. The trader's handy because he can give you actual other tree saplings so that you don't need to have the dream effect on to be able to see the trees. And I'm going to put you away for safekeeping. And there you go. So, occultism and Ars, we have made progress in both, and looking forward to doing more enchanting, making mage robes, you know, summoning a bunch of other creatures, finishing off our chalk, and yeah, magic, magic, magic. So exciting. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I do read and reply to everything. For if you did enjoy the episode, I would appreciate a like. It really helps out my channel. And subscribe, please, to get alerted to new content as I make it available. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Cuberized signing off. Take care.